What does it really mean to let go? What I'm talking about is forgiveness. That's right. So, forgiveness is not holding what someone did to you against them. That's the solid, basic definition of forgiveness. And so, letting it go is letting go of the unforgiveness. And what I like to do is use the song by the Newsboys called Let It Go and go over some of the lyrics and make a point here. And hopefully, I'll be able to help you examine this in a different way, in a unique way, in a biblical way, and you will be able to let it go. Let what you hold against somebody because of what they did to you against you go. And again, I will say it now and I will say it in the end. It is a process, but it starts with God. It starts with God. So in the Newsboy song, I'm just going to read some of the lyrics and go over them, probably all of them. I will post them also in the YouTube here so you can look at them. So it starts out saying you are waiting on a beach for a healing word to come, maybe an apology in a bottle, maybe a flare that says, I'm sorry, and the hurting leaves you numb. That's right, the hurting leaves you numb. Will you forgive? Will you forget? Will you live what you know? He left his rights. Will you leave yours? You don't understand it. Let it go. That's right. You will not understand. It's hard to grasp what forgiveness is because it is a supernatural event, situation, process. Okay? And the hurting can leave you numb. Next line goes. Again, you're waiting on a beach. This is where east meets west. And as another sun sets on your anger, the darkness laughs as the wound destroys, and it turns your prayers to noise. So just look at that right there. It turns your prayers to noise because you're so full of anger and not letting go. And like Jesus said, you have to forgive others to be forgiven, right? And so, but another sun sets. You're not supposed to let the sun set on the anger, but another one sets on it. I love this song. I actually used it one time at a teaching that I did at Second Baptist Church, and it went over very well because these lyrics are powerful. I played the song. We talked about forgiveness. So, and then he goes on in another line. Will you forgive? Will you forget? Will you live what you know? He left his rights. Will you leave yours? You won't understand it. Let it go. And so that's the chorus line. You won't understand it. Let it go. And the next line goes, the bitterness you hide, it keeps, it seeps into your soul and it steals your joy. There's the joy part, right? Till it's all you know. Let it go. Then the chorus line again about will you forgive, will you forget, you don't understand it, let it go, or you won't understand it, let it go. And here is the final line. Will you forgive, will you forget, will you live what you know? Beneath the cross you hear his words, Father, forgive them. And you know you can't understand, let it go. So let me talk just briefly a little bit about this though. So one, right to yourself. What rights do we have? We have to give them up. You have to lose your life in order to have it. In order to save it, you have to give it up. So that's why Jesus came. God the Father sent his son so that we could be saved, so he could forgive, right? So we could, follow him. Other videos will talk about that. But so how do you let it go? You have to let God help you do this. It's not natural to forgive. That's right. It's not natural. It's very unnatural. So first, here's what we do. We go to him in prayer and petition. We meditate on him and his son, Jesus Christ. your purpose. So what you do is you purpose in your mind and in your heart to follow Jesus and to forgive. You step out in faith with his power and forgive. It is a process, okay? It's not overnight. And so what happens is you don't hold what he or she did against you, okay? You don't hold it against them, okay? You don't hold what he or she did against you to them. You don't hold it. And you know what, folks? You will be free. You will be free. God bless you.